Individuals who severed ties with their families. What was the final straw that made you walk away permanently? I was 25 when I discovered my mother had been exploiting my identity since I was 15. It began with a call from a debt collector about a credit card I'd never applied for. Then came the menacing letters, 7 accounts, $39,000 in debt, all under my name. When I confronted her, she didn't bother to lie. She just sat across our dining table, the same one where she'd helped me practice my ABCs as a preschooler. "I did it for us," she said, flicking ash from her cigarette, ignoring my asthma. "For this home, for your education." You think all that came cheap? I juggled 2 part-time jobs through university, believing my grants fell short. Meanwhile, she was sipping cocktails in Barbados, charging it to cards in my name. That evening, I accessed my full credit history. The damage was catastrophic. My credit score was 423. There were 4 cash advances, a seized motorcycle, and a defaulted timeshare in Arizona I'd never known about. Each document bore my forged signature, one I'd seen her doodle on scraps of paper for years, assuming it was her quirky obsession with precision. The worst part wasn't the debt. It was uncovering the secret life she'd crafted using my identity. Luxury handbags, high-end salon memberships, a subscription to an elite golf club where she'd bragged I was her thriving tech mogul daughter, always jet-setting. My entire adulthood had bankrolled her charade. I collected every shred of evidence and headed to the police station. The officer barely glanced at my files, looking weary. "Family fraud cases are messy," he said. "Most people don't see it through." I'm not most people. 2 days later, I met with a detective. To press charges, I'd have to swear I hadn't consented to any of it. My mother would face serious felony counts. Jail time was almost certain. "Are you sure about this?" the detective asked. "Once we move forward, there's no undoing it." I thought back to my childhood. Mom was a single parent, working graveyard shifts. She'd leave me meals with scribbled notes. "Work hard, aim high." I'd believed we were partners, scraping by together. As I wavered, my phone pinged with a message from her. "I've given up everything for you. If you go through with this, you're nothing to me." I stared at those words for ages. My whole life I'd been raised to put family loyalty above all else, above honesty, above self-worth, above fairness. I looked at the detective and pushed my phone toward him, showing the text. "That," I said, pointing to her words, "is why I'm certain." Her arrest happened on a Wednesday. I wasn't there, but neighbors texted me. They described her shrieking my name as they cuffed her and loaded her into the patrol car, calling me the disloyal one, screaming I'd stabbed her in the back after all her sacrifices. My father, who'd vanished when I was 4, called that evening. "You don't betray family," he said, "no matter what." "Where were you when she was ruining my life?" I asked. The call cut off. My uncle showed up at my place hammering on the door until neighbors warned they'd call the cops. "She's got diabetes!" he yelled through the wood. "Did you know that? She needed that money for medicine." I stayed quiet. Later, I contacted her physician. No diabetes. Never was. The initial hearing was set for Friday. As I entered the courthouse, my phone buzzed with texts from distant relatives I hadn't spoken to in years. Aunts. We can't share the full story in this short video. Click the link in the description to watch the complete story. For more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like.